Hi, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. Tonight I'm going to try something different I've never tried with this at least. Um, I'm just going to take a box of white cake mix. And last time I made this, I actually did it with the strawberry cake mix. But I don't have any of the strawberry cake mix anymore. And what I want to try to do is use up all the ones that I did buy. My friend over at Chelsea over at our urban homestead, I realized that you can make your own homemade cake mixes, so that's what I'm planning to do in the future. And so what I'm going to do is take the white cake mix, and I have some freeze-dried peaches, and then I'll do the white chocolate chips, and I'll bake those. So because I'm using the freeze-dried peaches, I am going to have to add a little bit of water to this. So once I get this mixed, I'll know how much to add. I'm not going to add a whole bunch all at once or anything. But I'll bring it down so you can see what I'm doing here. There's just a cake mix. And then you do your 1/4 cup of oil. And your 2 eggs. Sorry if I sound a little bit funny. I've been having a really bad coughing fit tonight. Those are never fun. So I'm going to do is go ahead and start to stir that up a little bit. And yes, I'll definitely need some water. Hopefully this tastes good. Like I said, I can't taste things, but I'm sure my husband will tell me tomorrow if it tastes good or not. And of course that extra water is going to help once I put these peaches in here. Okay, maybe put just a little bit more water so it can soak up and get some of the peaches that I freeze dried. Now, I have freeze dried some that was frozen, and I freeze dried some that were canned. I still prefer the canned peaches frozen and made into that versus the frozen ones. I don't know why, they just taste better. So that should help get some of those peaches started to be put together. I hope I didn't put too much water, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this set for just a little bit, a couple minutes, let some of that water soak up into the peaches, and I'll get this put together. Well, I guess I could put the chocolate chips in there too. My husband's not a fan of white chocolate chips, but he said that did taste really good on the strawberry ones. And my daughter don't like white chocolate either, so I had her take a bite. She goes, I don't really care for those. My supervisor brings it in all the time. They like chocolate chips. But that's already starting to suck up some of that extra milk, or water, excuse me. So I'll bring you back in just a couple minutes. Alright, we'll see how that goes. I'm not going to grease these because they're non-stick, and those seem to work really well. I'll be putting those in the June oven. Seems like that last batch I made on the strawberry, I don't know, it just seemed like it, I don't know, necessarily browned better. But it browned a little bit better in the June than it did in my oven. So probably what's going to happen is you'll see the pieces of peaches now. I'm almost positive that some of them will probably stay through the whole baking, and then you'll have pieces of peaches to eat, so I'm assuming. And what this is going to be is probably 2 different batches of cookies, and you cook them for 10 minutes at 350, I believe. So I will bring you back when that first batch is done. Alright, as you can see, I forgot I was cooking. This is why I don't like to bake. But these got a little bit overdone. I did try one. I can't taste it, but when I did taste it, did taste good. And then this is the new batch. I'll let that cool for a few minutes and then I'll go ahead and put it on a cooling tray. And that is the white cake mix with the freeze-dried peaches. Now I did forget to add the vanilla, and I should have added maybe a smidge less water. But, you know, it's a live and learn thing because I've never done this. I've only made cookies a handful of times in my whole entire life, so I figure that's not too bad. But thank you for stopping by, and you have a wonderful day.